What's up everyone, it's Jan Bor's new video, and today I will be talking about Luna's The Tower Polish staging, and it will be a masterclass. I will be going upside down with this staging. I will try to avoid some things because this should be about technicalities, but also there must be said some other stuff which somehow makes the whole thing as a staging imperfect or even worse. And because there are so many things like this will be a little bit different masterclass for sure, even though I will try to be as professional as possible and give you as much things to learn, new things, and maybe to see. And also I don't want to annoy you, right? So yeah, I want to learn you stuff, and this staging is brilliant, same as Czech staging, but not in the same way. But there are so many things which should be pointed out, which went kind of wrong, that it's amazing material for you to practice. Anyway, let's talk. Disclaimer number one is singing. I know this is not part of staging, it's something which should be a little bit subjective, but the singing in here was not in the level of Eurovision European quality. It basically was false or not enough all the time. That's distracting from the whole staging. This is the issue. When the singing would be perfect, then all the visual atmosphere would be a little bit better, but this is not how it works. Artist, singing, song, those are the constants which must be perfect, and then we can talk about the staging in general, because if those essential stuff, person who's presenting and the presented thing is not perfect, then you can have whatever staging, but then you won't really save it, or you must find the tricks like Ireland did, kind of, that they distracted you that much that you cannot really think about it, and that's also a perfection. But in Poland they basically went on this from the completely opposite corner, and they basically solved everything what was wrong on it, like everything. They exposed, in my opinion, this is the wrongest thing how you can approach the staging. Expose all the flaws and do every single thing a little bit wrong. And I don't want to say like, because it's at some point very subjective talking, I will pinpoint you those stuff. I just want you to know that this will be the approach of this video. It's very important because there are so many imperfections, but let's play it and let's watch it ourselves. I will be commenting it during, because this is very interesting. I will just make it a little bit less loud. Luna the Tower. So this shot, everything is still very okay. Opening the moon, and you're waiting what's gonna happen. Still kind of good. And first tones, the song is killed in here. You just can hear that there is no singing. Especially when the back vocals come in. This is nice. Okay, you question the dress, you question it for a good reason, because it don't hold the form. So the singing, the dress already wrong. Something is fishy. Those guys accenting wrong things. Another change of the dress. Shorts which are not fitting perfectly. This movement is nice. Okay, good. Why not? Even not, it's not in the tempo really. And you say like, what the hell, why? It's not. But okay, this like should be a visual trick. This is on the right tempo. Brilliantly, extremely terrible shots, exposing that the dress doesn't really work. It's part of the staging. The singing, like, already you cannot. You see, it's like, oh, what the hell? You can see that. Okay, those dancers here. Again, we go here. Where we go, we should be inside the most dancey part, and we go off. It's like the New Year's Eve show, not Eurovision quality. Okay, now we again distract because she needs to move in here. Of course, doesn't fit because how to. It's weird, you know. Then we do like a shot because she needs to change. This is like a dancing part. It's funny, and also she needs to step on the dot exactly. Then they will change the mannequins to another tower, queen or whatever it is. They move those towers again. that nothing is really supporting this beat, so it's not a real dancing song. They go with the fires to make it effective. They spent probably a lot of money on this to show nothing. At least just support the beat. That we have this dance. This is nice. This choreography, let's say. But of course, it's not sold properly. That she's talking about the power. I cannot feel even the power from her. This is a mistake, also, you know. And this is nice shot. Nice shot on tempo. Of course, I don't want to hate it at all. You know, this is not about it. The principle more likely is that the approach, the directional approach, it's very old school. It was about the big props, selling big stuff on the stage. They didn't really had a meaning in dynamics of the song. Of course, I understand it. This is the approach of the staging, which I think it's not really good if it makes no sense. Like imagine Nemo. Nemo has the song, the staging about this circle. It's dynamic, it's everything, and there is also a story with this switching 1-0-1-0 and everything in the middle, like this non-binary, let's say, which is perfect idea, but it's not pushing you to understand. It don't tell you need to understand this story. It's just if you want also to find this story in it, it's there. It's a clever, smart, very approach, but it's more about the whole design, so you can enjoy it regardless you understand the story or not. And this is perfect because it's not pushing you, it's not distracting, you're enjoying the performance. In here they tell you the story about the towers and all of this stuff, everything. It's looking like a chess with those colors of, let's say, black, white and red, and also on moon. And you know, it's too describeful, it's describing you something. This is one point which takes attention, like those mannequins, then those kind of realistic, weirdly made graphics, huge props, and then you have the artist also, and it's distracting in the fact that the artist cannot really sing. Let's be honest, cannot really sing live, or definitely couldn't sing this song live, and dress which doesn't fit at all. So there are like so many points of attention which you say like, oh my god, is there something good about it? And if the performance is perfect, maybe you don't care because it would have this power. But also the art, like artist is a big part of staging, and when the artist is empowering, looks like this as an empowering, it's not empowering. Like, sorry, it's not I don't want to like body shame or something, it's not about it, but I'm more talking about the expression. I'm the one to claim the power, I must feel the power. This is like this is the important. It's not about that there are huge props, it's not about it. Like if you're cute, nice, like okay, but it feels like, hey, nice, welcome to my coffee shop, to my tea shop, what would you like? It's pleasant, it's nice, but it doesn't, you must feel the urge. And this is more like, I want to claim a power, but I want to be also a very nice, welcoming person, which I like this combination in real life, but it doesn't work for the song. And for the song, this is a thing. Anyway, I don't want to. This feels a little bit subjective, so let's go from the beginning. And let's start with the factual things which are working. So as I told you, I like the beginning. Beginning tells you like, okay, what this will be. It looks very interesting. You have this space, moon, very concrete atmosphere. It reminds me a little bit of Neverending Story. This is the first impression I had. It was Neverending Story and those sphinx, if you remember this scene. So somehow I got there. It got me visually. Somehow we got this. How to call it? Those northern lights, but red. And then first thing, what this is when I go very deep in detail, right? But you can see that those two guys, the first entree of them is that they do this movement. I will just put this aside. They will do this movement, then they will hold it, and they will like perfect entree. It should be already there should be already like they do this, touch it, detail, opening, because this feels amateur, you know. So okay, but they decided to do this and they wanted to reveal it, so it's too late. They revealed her, You see the makeup, the hair. Okay, this is very subjective, but immediately you see this dress like, oh my god, what is this? What is this? Nothing has a proper shape. The hand through it, it's not aesthetical. Like stagings must be aesthetic. It somehow must work. And here, all the detail is here. The contra over here, it's like also lit up very, very weirdly. She does first moves. This, it's still good. And after the towers made their work of being also the manual guys who are, how to say, those guys who are moving you from flat to flat. Write me in the comments below. I don't want to check it now because we don't have time. I want to make it under 1 minute, under 30 minutes. But okay, they take it, and there is a nice detail in the sound also because the microphone catches how they rip this off. So you check the relief. For no reason, there is this striptease, right? So this worked also by edit. Like if something is a little bit nice in here on this song is that at least editing is kind of on point. But you know what, they did a huge, like this is a very old school way of shooting, and some TV shows are shot like this, like the New Year's Eve and so on, because they don't have Q-Pilot and they don't have this technology of Eurovision, so you must help yourself being very kind of slow, doing those wide shots not to miss anything. And because they didn't want to miss anything, they basically create a chaos. So in here, the whole atmosphere, you know, it makes no sense in the song. What? She's not walking in the tempo. Nothing is happening in the tempo. No light is going with the tempo. So it's just a shot, wide shot showing me this, which takes my attention. This asks for the attention, and actually the least lit up are them because also the dress is not as wide as this. But so your focus immediately kind of comes to the guy in the black for some reason, because it's most contrastful. But what's happening? We all, or some details like this is like slow shot, nothing. We all, and this is funny. We all, and then again the mistake I don't like this year at Eurovision, that that somehow for some reason the directors put a detail on the artist when they don't sing, but the back vocals is singing. Like actually it should be opposite, right? The back vocal, I don't see if she's really singing or not, and then the last phrase should be by her. So then it feels like, who's really singing? But of course you can, in this case, you can hear that the back vocals and her singing, they are like not matching at all. So no one supporting it. Like everything is exposed. This is a huge mistake by sound engineering, of the sound engineer of Polish, because they could make it somehow, mask it somehow, like Czechs at least did it a little bit better. And again, she's going for the phrase broken. This is where I want to see a detail of her, but the guy is still ripping something of her for no reason. She don't have a dancing solo over there, like a proper dancing. But of course, we need to show it. We need to show those shorts. We need to show this silhouette. And the dress is terrible for cameras. Terrible. Like this is, it's not made for cameras. It's maybe good on catwalk if you have something like this, if you do something like this, but definitely such a thing is not really good on cameras at all. And this is the mistake of producers, that they in general, that they are hiring people from fashion to do TV without previous TV experience, like proper TV experience, TV show, and the materials, everything is different demand for television than for, you know, walking and photography. When photography it's a still. In here, everything needs to move, must to be also practical, and this is like this is ongoing problem of the producers who don't understand this, in my opinion, or directors who just think that whoever can make a dress, even a famous person, can make it for TV. It's not true, and this is nothing against the people from the fashion industry. It's just they don't have experience with all the specifics of the lights, of the movement, and so on. We also did this mistake, but it's many years ago, and now we are repeating it again. It's not correct. This is not the way. It never works. It will never work, because those two worlds, even they are fashion, they are not connected at some point. Okay, but we have this, let's play it. So we have the tempo beating is created by those leading lines over the LED screen, which is flat. This is a very exposed stage with, there is another I would say a mistake. It's or definitely not a modern approach. So for example, there is this graphic falling, blah, blah, blah. It's nice detail, but it's not used. Okay, they wanted to show it, but it's irrelevant for what is there. Nice detail. It's not connected to this moon whatsoever. Maybe probably she's Luna, right? This is the only why I understand that there is a space. But when you have such a huge props, those props mostly you use at Eurovision because you want to break the area. You want to somehow use them to reshape the staging. And this is the very similar issue I have with this staging and also with Don's staging from Latvia. That you have the big props, but they are there just to be there. In my opinion, this is just because this is how you ask for more money for staging. Like really, like it can be cruel, but of course this is easy to do. But the practicality of it, or definitely the thing how visually it looks in 2024, it's kind of funny. So this shot shows everything. What I like, how they lighten up those boxes, really, I like it. The pitifully they don't use it, and also they use the leading lines over here to support the beat, but not for too long. And also, if you go for the detail, it's a nice, like this is a nice graphical detail, right? That you see those shattering floor. This is very nice. The issue of it, that there are so many things happening that, okay, nice detail, but what is the reason? Maybe to show the horse, I don't know, who knows. Okay, now, so they show the tempo, again, like, I know I'm annoying, but this is the masterclass. So they're showing the beats over here, but then no beat is supporting the details, there is nothing, because everything is so concrete that you cannot see it. For this is a mist, it's something. This should blink. Something should support the beat. I need to feel this dancey tempo of the song. But it's like contemporary for like almost a ballad dancing, kind of. Ballet, a little bit. Her moving like a normal singer here and there, doing stuff, but also not dynamic at all. Not in expression, not in movement, not in vocals, nothing, and nothing is supporting this. So it's like it's random. It feels random, really. They repeat. Now this that. At least the choreography of the dancers are sometimes supporting the beat or some atmosphere how she sings. This D perfect. Now they want to mask. Okay, but I don't mind it. This is okay. I don't want to build a tower. Okay, I see this very badly shot choreography. Like at least from this angle, at least go the dynamic. They tried with those slides. They pulled them down. Okay. This is like, and then this is a kitsch. Again, subjectively speaking, right? But where it comes from, why, what happened? Like it plays with the perspective. They want you to think that this is that she's standing, right? But it's just that would be brilliant. That is the real one. But why we needed it? Why it's there? Okay, this is subjective talking. But again, nothing. This is just for effect, Like now there will be a big horse, another big prop, kind of. Even it's graphical, so it's visible, it's imperfect. And because it's imperfect this way, it feels like, if you remember the Greece staging when they were using this green screen, it also was like, oh my god, like brilliant idea for some other show, but not for, those things must be perfect, because if they are not perfect, they look like you did them in the drawing in Windows, This is how this looks, that you put drawings. This is how I can do my thumbnails, but it's my thumbnails. I'm not investing like thousands of euros, This is nice. This is go on tempo, because here you focus on the guy in white. Amazingly wrong shot. Like you cannot make your singer to sit like this. Like it's like, first of all, the whole dress makes her ugly in here. I don't know where she's looking at. I want to. She's empowering, but I don't feel like let's go for detail. Or I don't know what you want to show. Another change of the graphics, but what is the shot like? I go on the floor and sit. This is like just wrong. Then you have the guy in here. Then you have the guy in here. At least make them same somehow. What would be even nicer that you switch them. That white is on black and black is on white. So the contrast makes them shine. There is probably some analogy to this, but it logically again makes no sense. Oh my god, we are in the half of the song. I will make it faster a little bit. Those shots should be more detailed because it's like and there is no dynamics in it. Zero dynamics. But at least what I like that this line is doing stuff. You can see it's beating. This is a nice shot finally. And again she's broken the peak of the song. Na na. Go on her. This is the detail when you should go on her. This is or at least go from her somehow to support by movement the song. They try to do it with this, but they got you off the story. You're not living the story with them. So again, you see the public, everything. You see everything because for some reason the stage is more important than the artist. Even though it's telling me zero story, it tells me million story. Luna, space, towers, chess. It doesn't feel the way, but it doesn't feel the way, right? Now lights, follow the lights, absolutely random. Okay, first choreographer, this is okay. This was a nice shot. And this was too late. I wanna build a tower. And for this must be the end, but it's not choreographed. Already end. It's like behind one, like half a second behind. Now she stays there. Of course, not a good way. The building of towers, and this is like a dance break, right? This is like parody. It has no dynamics. At least the drum beats are all supported very nicely over there. Really nicely, I must say. Now is the moment, right? The reveal of the new guy, which I think is kind of nice, why not? You're lost, it's too much story in it. And for this, the camera should do the movement, or they should do the movement. We also see the workers are hard, like putting finally the towers inside. It's like, at least not them, you know. It's this is somehow weird. It's weird. It's wrong. We see unshaped. This is now we show that the choreography, 3 choreographers. This is nice. This goes on the tempo. I don't want to build a tower, so the towers are built. Now she needs to run to the tower. Now I like this choreography actually. But this is a huge mistake, you know. You cannot, you don't do those things when you see that somebody is running to go somewhere. Like in here, you see the red guy is running also to the tower, you know. Like you saw her. This is a mistake. You should, like they did with the red horse, you should do the shot the way, and you can for example use under camera to reveal this guy, to just put the detail on this guy or on her, and this guy just disappears. This is okay. But when you see like everybody's running somewhere, this is like, oh my god. It's like we don't know what we want to show, and we show everything. Why not? So the 2 guys are dancing over there. This is empowerment moment, which I don't feel empowering at all, because it's not even hold me there. Like it should at least this shot detail than this, because what is this, like a parade? And that's it. That's why and the funny thing is that the tower was there just for creating a fake door and just to go up to them. No other reasons. They weren't, again, the usage of it, the meaning of it was zero. Like really, it would be, this is just a prop for a prop. They had no use, like hidden behind the walls. I don't know. This is like describing you. We are talking about chess in here, so we need to have a chess over there. Okay, I can take it. This shot is nice, but this is not a modern approach to stagings. You can see many examples this year. If you want to be very concrete, you do it like Ireland, kind of, that you will create this right, and you will create this all atmosphere around this. But it makes sense in here. So many times they went like, it's all about the chess field. This is a chess field with in the space with, I don't know what she should be. I don't know. I don't want to know, but it's so distracting. It's it don't tells actually it don't tells any story. It's like, oh my god, what is going on? So many things are contradicting itself, even though they're in this very same feeling. And because although her performance wasn't really good, and they didn't support her, they didn't support anything, and they showed all things what should be hidden are shown, and vice versa, then it creates a like bad staging at some point. Of course, this is a matter of subjective stuff, but I was telling you that so many things weren't supported in the right moment. Some things were nice, some light effects, some nice beats, some transitions, something, but not in the way of 2024 Eurovision. This is an approach for New Year's Eve, Czechia, 2009, 2013 maybe, I don't know. But even it's pompous, it's big. It's not like, if you compare it to the really good stagings of the approach, you can clearly see that the huge difference. And the use of those props, they are not even in the the same, like they move them randomly. It's not plasant shot. This you can see. This is not. They are not even like this isn't a halfway. Should it tell me something, or they just did it wrong? I think they did it wrong. Like so many things over there. Sorry, I got not emotional, but I cannot be really positive about this, because in my opinion, Poland, also 40 million country, should like do it better. I don't care about the song. Everything can be saved somehow by, like, at least, okay, she couldn't sing it, but let's make her shine. Didn't happen. It was a disaster. Not even Polish were voting for it abroad. Didn't qualify. And I think there should be a lot of thinking in Poland, how to approach Eurovision next time, how to do stagings, what songs maybe to take, but how to approach it in general, because this is not enough and it will not work, or just really randomly. And that's it. Write me in the comments below, what do you think about this staging, about this lesson, if you learned something new, and see you in the next videos. See you there. Thank you for watching. Bye.